The U.S. government being honest about this and telling people to get iodine. The government has emergency stores of this that needs to be distributed. They need to be putting out the maps. I'm not a meteorologist, but I went and studied what meteorologists have said about the jet stream, and below that the trade winds and the overall prevailing winds from Japan east. People go, well, that's west, but it's going around in a circle east. From Japan, no one denies that the winds go to the west coast of the United States and Canada. Japan is lined up on the map across from the Pacific Northwest. That's where it's coming in. From the middle of California up into southern Canada. That is the zone. That's where it's coming in. And I read earlier transcripts from Fox, where their own meteorologists and others are saying, yes, those jet streams come in and start dumping in along that mountain range, the mountains that are there on the west coast, and that there's a danger that it's going to pile up there and come in and dump the particles in there. Now, what did I tell callers from Japan who were near Fukushima on Friday? They're saying, well, the government just says stay where we're at. And I said, no, leave, go south. The winds are to the northeast and northwest. Leave, get out of there, get out of there. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I tell you what I would do. Doesn't mean you have to take my advice, okay? But I care about humanity. I care about those Japanese people. I care about what's happening. I care about the west coast of the country. Okay? And we'll continue to... We've got the maps up on Infowars.com of the jet stream. Or you can just type in jet streams over the U.S. and you can get satellite, live satellite. In fact, guys, just put into Weather Underground has it online. It's called Weather Underground. Just put in live satellite feeds of jet streams. And then it'll have a whole bunch of different listings. Click North America or click Northern Pacific. And you can see Japan's over here by Russia. The winds are going this way, right towards the United States. We put that out Saturday. Drudge linked to it. U.S. West Coast and path of fallout. Drudge picked it up. Now Drudge has links to AccuWeather and others with it. George Soros' people at Think Progress are going absolutely ape, trying to control this information getting out, and are rebuking Drudge, saying, how dare you link to Alex Jones? How dare he link to Alex Jones when we were the first to say Fukushima wanted melted down? Hours later, it was confirmed by the Japanese government. When we were the first to push out the accurate article with boil downs by the French news agency and George Washington Blogspot to get it out there to the public, that experts were saying the prevailing winds. And again, I'm not tooting my horn here. The point is we are being attacked for this, of course, because we're right. We're attacked all over the media for telling folks to buy gold. Went from $260 an ounce 11 years ago to $1,400. We're attacked. Silver goes from $5 to $35. We tell you buy it when it's $5. We're bad. Now, you're going, that isn't logical. Yes, it is. Look at what happened to the prophets in the Bible. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, but a lot of times they got killed. People don't want to hear the truth, a lot of them. Sure, my audience wants to hear the truth. Matt Drudge wants to hear the truth. There you go. There's a jet stream model. Let's blow that up right in the middle. It's at about 1 o'clock there at the 5160 grid for prisonplanet.tv viewers. We'll get this. I want to get links to this posted. Send that over to Kurt Nemo. He's working from home today. Okay, there you go. Japan is 5280 on the graph. The U.S. East Coast is 5400. And there you see the jet stream, ladies and gentlemen, traveling from 5280 to 5400 to 5280. That is the 5400 jet stream. And you can see it directly coming in exactly where I told you it comes in over the Pacific Northwest. We'll be back with your phone calls, 800-259-9231.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all,
that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Dr. David Berry has provided excellent advice for all those interested in practical economics and sound money. It's certainly worth reading.
That's what Congressman Ron Paul said about Cha-Ching Wisdom, 123 Practical Universal Truths About Money, the new book by Dr. David Berry.
The cool part of this book, certainly it'll speak to you personally, your life, your lifestyle, your money, your investments, but it also can be generalized into the nation, what's going on as a nation. We do these same things personally that we do as a nation.
Dr. Berry's book, Cha-Ching Wisdom, presents many facets of your relationship with the once almighty dollar and how current national and international politics affect your daily life.
Some of the other things are about that. They're not just economic, they're philosophical. There's psychology involved in this book. There's philosophy involved in this book.
Read Cha-Ching Wisdom by Dr. David Berry, only $9.95, available at chachingwisdom.com. That's CHACHING wisdom.com. chachingwisdom.com.
Don't you just laugh every time the news plays another story about a foreclosure bank or attorney under investigation, bankrupted, or being sued? Zero Debt has a program that stops foreclosure, guaranteed for at least 2 years without payments or attorneys. In fact, we show our members how to get the banks to pay their taxes and insurance while they stonewall the bank's collection process. We show you how it's possible to quiet the title in your name by using the bank's very own foreclosure process. Loan modification is a joke. The banks use that to take your money with nothing in return and keeping you in default. You've heard our ad before. We are not investors, bankers, attorneys, or real estate agents. We are a group of people just like you that are sick and tired of the housing crash, and we've helped thousands avoid foreclosure since 1993. Get free help now from ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com or call to talk with others who have already used our system. We'll show you how to save tens of thousands of dollars by using the foreclosure process to your advantage and save your home. Call 800-477-9256, 800-477-9256, or visit ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. Guaranteed to stop foreclosure.
If you suffer from poor sleep, you need MyPillow. Guaranteed to be the most comfortable pillow you will ever own. Using a patented fill, MyPillow adjusts to your exact individual needs by gently supporting your head, shoulders, and neck. MyPillow has a natural built-in cooling effect, keeping your cervical nerves cool, giving you the best sleep of your life. MyPillow will never go flat and relieves snoring, migraines, sleep apnea, fibromyalgia, and many other disorders. It's antimicrobial, non-allergenic, dust mite resistant, and best of all, machine washable and dryable. MyPillow is made in the USA, has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau, comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee and an industry-leading 10-year warranty. Order today at MyPillow.com or call 952-442-6199. That's 952-442-6199. Mention coupon code GCN and receive 20% off your order. What do you have to lose except poor sleep? MyPillow.com, the most comfortable pillow you will ever own, guaranteed.
Now, nuclear physicists are all over the news arguing about how bad this could be. But the Japanese government, as of Saturday, admitted that at least a partial meltdown did happen at Fukushima Reactor 1. Fukushima 3 blew sky high, and it looked like all the equipment inside was being hurled into the air. But we don't know. All we know is the media, from Haaretz to ABC Australia, is reporting that the Japanese have been deceptive so far. We're hoping that only cesium and radioactive iodine have been released. We know that's been released since Friday. And as more reactors have problems, that's more and more being put into the atmosphere. With all the other problems and tens of thousands dead, conservatively, from the tsunami and the earthquake, a volcano going off. Meanwhile, you've got Saudi Arabia talking about sending troops into another country. London Guardian, Saudi Arabia forces prepare to enter Bahrain. After day of clashes, Crown Prince of Bahrain expected to invite Saudi support following anti-government demonstrations in capital. The day of rage expanding over there. Gaddafi winning big battles against the rebels. The West accelerating plans to start aerial bombardments and no-fly zones. This is getting crazy. I mean, the whole world is getting crazy. The ancients always made the point about the Ides of March, how it seemed like crazy things happen in March, the month of Mars. You know, that's, for whatever reason, superstition that happened. There's another bizarre video that's gotten 300,000 views that I happened to see last week, funny enough, with a woman talking about this comet coming through tomorrow on the 15th, which is coming through between some of the planets, and this planetary alignment. And the ancients always believed that planets aligning dealt with disasters, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions. And we know the sun manipulates the magma with its radiation and the magnetic field. We know the moon affects the tides of the oceans, but also the magma. And I had a top astrophysicist, meteorologist, Piers Corbin, on Friday, who does believe that this coincided with the huge solar flare that hit the southern hemisphere the day of the mega 9.1, upgraded from 8.9 in Japan, in the northern Pacific, right off their coast. And that the moon was the main driver, the sun's secondary, but those two things happened together. But I am going to play, coming up after we take some of your phone calls, a few minutes of this bizarre prediction where this woman shows NASA's own, alignment scope of the planets and this comet. And she says on the 8th, I wouldn't be on any fault lines on the 11th. And she says, it's going to get worse on the 15th. And again, I don't normally go off people who are just getting paranoid off stuff, but it is interesting. It is interesting, so we'll just play that because it's gotten a lot of attention, and people obviously have heard about it and want to see it and want to hear it. Tyler, Kevin, David, Richard, Steve, and others. The good news is Dr. Bob Bowman is a nuclear physicist. He has seen both of the explosions. He does know that the Japanese government has reported as of Saturday night that a meltdown caused a nuke plant explosion. But he's saying that's not a total meltdown. He says it could happen. But when you see number 3 completely blow off the map, well, we're going to talk to him. He's saying that doesn't necessarily mean it's been a total meltdown, which again, would be amazingly good news because we don't want uranium shooting out of there. We already have the cesium and the radioactive iodine confirmed, and they've moved people back more than 60 miles now, and there are a bunch of reports on radiation poisoning. In fact, guys, will you get me the latest on radiation poisoning news? Of course, in the middle of all of this, I tend to not remember our sponsors. If you believe in the information, you believe it's an important alternative news outlet, please spread the word about Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Please support our sponsors. Please buy the books, the videos, the materials. Fall the Republic, Obama Deception, Endgame, Invisible Empire. We have Jesse Ventura's new book, 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read. We have the new book that starts shipping at the end of the week, and that's Big Brother by Mark Dice. In fact, I had my Big Brother book here. I don't know where it's gone. Will you guys grab me that, the Ventura book and the Ventura book? Oh, here it is. And then also the Mark Dice book. I don't know where that is. But a New York Times bestseller, Jesse Ventura with Dick Russell, 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read. Incredible new book available at Infowars.com, along with, I'm trying to find it, Mark Dice, new book, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True. And your purchase of the books, the videos, the materials makes this broadcast possible. Also, I know that for the last few weeks, PrisonPlanet.tv goes down every day at the start of the show for a few minutes because all the members pile on at once. We've done a workaround around that and fix that so that it didn't happen today and hopefully won't happen in the future. So I want to thank all the PrisonPlanet.tv viewers where we archive the full video and audio and higher quality of the show, where we live stream the show, where all of my films and dozens of other films and all these special exclusive interviews are posted. PrisonPlanet.tv, 15 cents a day.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory direct, big money saving, triple concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5-Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63